Hello, everyone. We have a developer stream today. And first of all, can I ask if the audio is working today? If you see the audio working, please say.
Hear us.
What should we say?
Test, test.
Test, test. Audio is good. Okay.
Yes, hello.
That's good. Can everyone talk? Okay, can you
Yeah.
introduce yourself? This is great.
Sure. Hi, my name is Arjo. I'm one of the technical animators at Guerrilla. And yeah.
Hello, I'm Myriam. I'm an environment artist at Guerrilla.
Yay! All good, all good. Yeah, people say audio is fine. Thanks
Great.
for
Thanks.
introducing yourself because it's a perfect way to start the stream. So we're gonna play a little bit of the Burning Shores again today, and let's dive straight into it. Actually, yay! Arjo's playing today, or actually, you're both gonna play a little bit today and talk about what you've worked on in these quests and these areas. So let's head
All right.
to the start of the quest.
So we're in the camp now, and I work mostly on cinematics. Well, essentially these cutscenes.
Great. Is everything okay? I gave my report to the Admiral. Apparently, some of the crew have called for me to be stripped of rank and cast out. I'm so sorry, Seika. That must be really hard to take. It doesn't matter. Where are we headed next?
Well, we know where Laundra sent the data from his old company. Somewhere on the mainland, north of where we met. Should be able to fly there.
Yeah, about that. Let's take
Is the game
my
audio
savings time instead.
low for anyone else?
Kind of
I see
flying,
two
huh?
people say game audio is a bit
Great.
low.
I'll take the water over the skies any day.
All right, we'll take your
Thank you, Chief Aaron. Glad
get
you
going?
enjoyed it. All right.
Sure.
Yeah, let's go.
Actually, I'll show you later, because I'll have more relevant examples. But maybe you have an example of a thing that you worked
I
on.
also have an example. Another thing I did not work on, technically my coworker Olmo worked on it, but,
Alright.
I do have an example of things that changed.
Nice and
So here's a scene where you see the boat from far away,
Mhm.
but you can actually already have the boat in the game, and you can park it here. So it's stuff like that where we need to make sure that it doesn't actually show up
Uh-huh.
in the cinematic,
Yeah.
because the real world keeps being active. So this whole area, I'll show it right now. We need to make sure that there's nothing that the player
I mean,
can
I get what it's like.
screw up.
Feel as if
Mm.
So
the entire
we
tribe's
tried
against
planting
you.
boats on like
I would've
the
stormed
rocks
out there
there
on
and underwater,
Yeah.
on boats on boats,
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
He's a good
We
Marine.
definitely need to
A
keep
good
in mind.
sister.
Yeah.
And
Felt
we
like
get
I
bugs
belonged.
back of QA being very creative with
Mhm. How they, where they put their boats.
yeah.
Yeah, interesting.
When you have something like that, you can't cast it aside.
Aloy IRL saying, I'll admit that even though that I haven't finished Burning Shores yet, so if this stream gets spoilery, I might have to bow out. That's completely fine. We'll just try. We'll probably just stick to this main quest, basically. So if there's anything outside of this that you haven't played yet, then we'll probably also not touch on it as much. But if we do, or if we're gonna say something about anything after this main quest, then we'll just tell you like that's gonna be spoilers.
Seems like
so
the coordinates are
we'll
leading
let you
us
know.
towards that horse.
That thing gives me the creeps. On clear nights, we can see it from the camp looming over us.
I think we're arriving to destination.
Yes.
You want to take over right now? Or?
I
On the
could
shore.
for a little bit,
More of our
but
Boats, boats,
maybe,
boats.
We're on the
maybe
right
just
track.
do it after.
I'll
Sure.
take us
If
in.
you're okay with it.
Are we saying this whole environment is so beautiful? It's true. I don't know if you've seen the art blast that we did really recently. I think it was last week or the week before. But we had a lot of like our artists, also environment artists, share a lot of the work that they did on the Burning Shores. So if you haven't checked that out, then it's definitely worth checking what all these amazing people have worked on. Art blast was awesome. Thank you, RB.
Thank you.
Favorite parts to work on are the bigger cinematics.
Mm-hmm.
But this quest I got to do a lot of it, so
Yeah.
you kind of feel like you own it. It changes from day to day what your favorite
Well, it
aspect
seems
is.
like we're heading
Sometimes
for the
this is
hotel.
not that fun to work on, but
Yeah.
that's part of the fun. And then you see the end result, and it's really nice.
It's a nice
Yeah.
place to bring a bunch of
The
equipment
way I work,
I
we
just
tend
hope
not to
finally.
see the environment like this,
Mhm.
because we start the cinematic, and then we work on the cinematic, and then we go from one to the next.
Yeah. And how is it then to like see everything come together when you play the game
People
yourself?
were here all right.
So yeah, it's kind of weird
like
because
they
at some
headed
point we have
further
to play the
up the
game,
hill.
and then it's like, oh,
Coordinates
this
lead that way
cinematic
too.
happens now, and
Oh,
not,
yeah.
I thought it was going to happen much later.
Yeah.
Or, you don't want to work in cinematics if you care about the story because you'll get spoilers.
Spoiler territory.
yeah.
Yeah.
There are some people that do try to stay spoiler free,
Mhm.
but
Roger must have set it up.
it's,
Yeah, that must be
impossible
hard,
to do that.
especially with cinematics being so where all the narratives are happening basically.
Exactly.
Mhm.
I think I can scan it.
Well, look what's here.
Ooh.
Should I try to run through it?
Yes. Ow.
Well,
Maybe I can
apparently
find
we
out.
can't look it here.
Ouch.
Yup.
Shannon is like, it was so cool. We appreciate getting a peek at the process. Oh, thank
Let's see
you.
what's on this
We
thing.
love being able to share that kind of stuff, like just like the art blast, but also just having the devs on talk about the work that they worked on, and also, of course, Gaia Cast is gonna happen at some point.
I think also because making games takes such a long time.
Yeah.
There's so many like stories that can happen.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
any single game that I've worked on, it's always like different because
I'm not seeing a way past
we
the
take other
barrier.
decisions depending on the type of game we make,
Mhm.
and it's always really interesting to see how
Yeah.
it went from what it was supposed to be and how it is.
Yeah.
in the end.
Actually,
Arjo,
ended up.
hooked up to the arm of the horse.
Sometimes you'll see cinematics,
Just
and
figure out how to get part of the
the
work
version
done.
you will see is a bit shorter than what
Metal
we had.
devil
So you have
Mm.
to cut stuff out.
Yeah.
Can it?
That happens.
Yeah.
I see somebody being cheeky about how hard it is. to
Oh
play.
yeah. Halo said, at some point we gotta play the game. Wow, your job sounds so hard.
Should come down. It's worth a shot, at least.
Amazing. Helamax was saying, if you haven't run into the shield, did you even play the game? It's mandatory.
It would have been funny if I was surprised by the shield and be like, "Oh, what? You can actually get stuck here." It's the other way.
Yeah.
Do you know how much like cinematics there are in the game now?
I know
Or in
what it
Burning
was in
Shores?
Forbidden West,
Mhm.
but actually I don't know what it is in Burning Shores.
Hmm.
It was. No, I don't want to say anything.
Yeah. A lot.
Found your means for a lot of trouble to power that shield.
It's been a while. I've done this quest like once or maybe twice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
but
it's gonna feel like it's all new.
yes. 'Cause this
Good
is just
luck.
a release. What was it again? I wasn't paying attention.
we actually do have to get some berries, I think, before because we
get
have
some health. It's the frogs. The frogs
Yeah.
are very mighty. They like to
I should
jump
just
on
defeat
you.
them, or
yeah.
Yeah, so the idea in this space is that there's two generators that are powering up the shield, and you have to turn down the generators. But to do that, you need to fight the frogs first, because, well, as they can attack you, and it takes a bit of time. I do have a fun player story about that, actually, because when you're a developer, sometimes you have the habit of just running through the space doing like objective A, objective B, and not really doing the fight because you want to test a certain thing.
Yeah.
In this space, I remembered, I need to turn off the generator, so I'll just run to the generators. And when I got there, then Seika told me, yeah, no, you can't do that. The problem is because I run there, then I had a bunch of machines running after me, and it didn't end well.
Uh-oh,
I
yeah.
cheated my way to the fight too often. So I'm going to disappoint a lot of the viewers.
Got this.
Boys
Actually-
is saying this toad does not turn into a prince. Have we tried?
Well,
Just
has
go
anyone
up to
tried
it really
kiss
close. Yeah. Thanks, boys. See you later.
I actually finished the original game on hard, but
Oh yeah?
yeah.
Oh, pro gamers.
You wouldn't believe it if you see this.
It also takes some getting used to if you haven't played it for a while. Every time I have that as well, like whenever we don't have streams for a little bit and then I have to get back into the game, it's like, oh yeah, how am I supposed to fight again? Shannon is saying, next week on Guerrilla stream, Anna tries kissing all the bike. Maybe.
That sounds like a challenge. I think it helps a lot to tie it down, which Sega does sometimes, but
yeah, that's what I was banking on. We get to kill it for free with like just one shortcut.
yeah, it's one of the
developer God modes.
yeah, very handy. Press a button, no machine.
Yeah.
Continue.
It's also you get used to your loadout. So.
Yeah. That's the thing with playing Horizon in general, like everybody has such a specialized loadout for themselves. And well, this one is definitely mostly my loadout, I think. But we do have the blast sling, mostly from Nare, of course. Who's the blast sling queen.
These are nice.
No Spanish in this channel. No, I don't speak Spanish. Are you gonna play it 100%? That's awesome. Hello, Santo Ateos from Devil's Grief. Hello, Shantae's mom. How is it to have an award-winning daughter? Welcome.
Wow.
Oh no!
You want to give it a go?
Which difficulty setting are we
I have
on?
no idea.
Because
I think we're on normal.
okay, I will try, but
Otherwise, we'll each take a try. But I believe that you will get it.
I believe you too. Let me check my loadout.
Also, feel free to change weapons. Yeah, we have a bunch of other stuff if you prefer something else.
No, that's all right.
Okay.
I say now that I don't have to try.
Death Kermit strikes again. Yes, they are pretty tough.
You know what? I don't want to risk it. I'm gonna try and destroy these things before.
My colleagues are probably in the chat watching, being very disappointed.
They definitely are.
Laughing.
Hello, is this Myriam?
we will laugh at the end when we will have conquered the fun fight. I don't even remember what these arrows does. I'm sorry.
It's the berserk one.
So it will attack me more fiercely.
Hey Marije, how's it going?
Ah.
Okay. These are the strats. This is how we're gonna do it.
I want you to please stop moving.
Ooh.
And I want to select the right weapon, please.
I'll be honest.
Okay.
Have you tried sending garlic and parsley at it? Are we supposed to eat it?
I want to
How very French of you.
I
Yeah.
At least you
got
have
this.
Mariel's
Yes.
support.
Yeah, support.
I
Can we
have
get some bees in the chat?
No, the keys are stopped working.
Ah.
Ah. Okay.
Lorian will take that into consideration.
I think we might
That's another one.
need an experienced gamer.
Oh. Hope that's not me.
I'll give it another shot. But you got this.
Imagine it's garlic instead of
I-
acid. Hmm. Alright.
Alright, reloading.
Oh. It's coming for you. It's also scary because there's two of them. Nice. Ooh, nice
You know how your
dodge.
PC can malfunction and then somebody comes and looks at it and it works fine.
Yeah.
This is
This is how it feels.
the opposite of that.
Nice.
spot hit.
Yeah.
That's the first one. Please, frozen.
Yes,
That's not how you get frozen.
Close, close.
Wait.
Oh. Those little. Oh my god, he. Yes. You got it, got it. You got
It
it.
is one thing that I do know how to do.
Thank you for the beat.
A lot of experience with it.
Hey, Kirsty. Yeah, that's a frog. Snakes eat frogs.
another
Go
one.
get a slitherfang. I wish I could bring the slitherfang over here. Yeah. Thank you, Dexfield. It's very kind of you.
Nope. I didn't mean what I said. I just said no to the frog.
No, Dexfield was saying I was very impressed with the quality of the facial animations. It looks even better in the DLC. This fight is tough. It's true.
It's true though. We have some
Nice.
amazing cinematic animators.
Oh no, it's not high enough.
Ooh.
Face animation.
You know, I'm just gonna go very far so that they have to walk up to me.
Yeah.
And then
Exactly. Get the distance.
and then they're gonna shoot me and it's not gonna matter.
Oh, we have a poll. We have our first poll today. How many
Poll?
tries?
Oh.
So we have option
Casual
three.
shade.
Three? What? Halo, you didn't say two. This is the second try. You don't have
No,
faith.
it's fine. It's because I need to prove them wrong.
Okay,
And so it's giving me
exactly.
motivation.
Exactly. So the options are 3, 4, 5, or 6 plus.
I also need to find healing berries. Where are they?
There's one there.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's go. Do you have the...
Make it count.
Yes. Oh.
Sir Mammoth has 500 euros riding on 6 plus tries. This is evil. Yes, Sky Eye, we're missing an option. 2.
See if we can shut this thing down.
Could have been a beta switch. Maybe we were really good at it.
Yeah.
Yes, maybe we're just
So
pretending.
it's like, look at me go. Oh yeah, if we press up on the down pad, if we hold it, then we refill the berries as well.
Oh, right, because you have some in
Well,
stock.
5. That was not a
Still
lot.
better than nothing. Oh.
3 times 1. With 50% of the votes. Thanks everyone. We're gonna do 2.
No pressure.
If we get the 4th try, if we need to get Shantae's mom on SharePlay to do it. We should actually. We should do that sometime.
I think I'm getting better at dodging.
Yes. You did call and say that before this quest. I doubt I would have gotten past. Oh, then you can like override one of them, of course. Yeah, smart.
I need more healing berries.
Oh
Can
yes,
anyone be on the lookout for
berries,
them?
berries, berries.
Okay.
I thought I saw it some.
Yeah,
of
they're,
them there,
uh,
but he
under the
jumped.
rock.
Yeah, he was like he jumped right on top of it. He knew. Oh,
Oh,
nice.
that was nice.
That's a good one. Ooh.
I am.
Okay,
very
get it, get it, get it, get it.
maneuvers.
Oh my god, that was a good dodge. Another one.
I sometimes have
There's
my
one
moments.
buried left.
Thank you,
there's one
oh,
right
Andy.
Here.
It's
Right,
my
right here. Also, I'm burning.
Uh-oh. Oh, Andy, it's my first time on the stream. Thank you for making such a great game. It's an absolute favorite. The only reason I got a PS5. Thank you so much. Hello. Ooh.
I might have dodged into it.
Also, story mode is an option. That's true. But
Yeah,
I think we're gonna do it. I still have faith.
Yeah, the thing is, when I play, I usually have the story difficulty for the damage I deal,
Mhm.
and then the easy difficulty for the damage I take. That allows me to still panic whenever machines go.
Yeah.
Because I can still die very easily.
Yeah.
But then the fights aren't
That's long.
very long.
Yeah. Balgots have insane reach. They do, especially also the jumping in general is like Gives me a jump scare every time. Nice, nice. More berries.
More.
More berries. I wonder if they
Yes,
respawn
true.
actually, because there's here a couple of them.
I'm not sure actually, but I think there was just quite a bit of them here.
Yeah. That's
Oh, no,
why
I
the
didn't
frog
think-
was over here, because he was protecting the berries.
No ammo.
It's fine. I can craft on the run. I'm Aloy. I don't know why the frog is waiting, but I like it. I like that it was waiting.
Too soon. We jinxed it.
It's fine. We believe. We believe.
We believe. More bees in the chat.
You also really trust those guys.
Okay.
More healing berries.
Yeah.
It's
Is
like a
one
little
already
little
down?
downtime. Hmm?
Is one already down? No, right?
Is it? It would be really great if it was.
I only see one of them still.
Did I?
Oh,
No.
never mind. There's the other one.
Hi, people. No! Hey, you're not allowed to jump when I'm gliding.
Oh, nice dodge. Use the tripcaster and inhibit the ribbit.
The Turcaster, you have to.
Oh, yeah.
I actually never used it.
I use it on the really big ones, like on the Thunderjaw and stuff, because then you can shoot off the components like really easily. And
I'm using the Tripcaster. That's what I'm talking right now. That is because I'm not used to it. Let's make you ace it because
the garlic.
the garlic is important. Add some spice.
Yes.
That's
Ooh.
not what I intended.
Yeah.
But that's what I ended up doing.
It worked. It worked. You got out of there.
Did not reach.
Oh, he's coming.
Machine kill assist? Oh, Seika's doing her job. That's
Nice. Oh, Sega down.
what? Where are you? Seika! No!
Oh, Aloy down.
Okay, I need healing berries and then I can.
Help Sega. Help yourself first.
Yes, priorities.
You can do
Priorities
it, Papa.
are important in big fights. Ah.
Sega's wondering what she's got herself into.
Nope. Okay. That was
Yeah.
one way to escape. Okay.
More bees in the chat. Thanks for all the bees. B for believe. We believe.
I like that thing. I need more healing berries. Or say berries?
Bees.
Two here.
They were spawned by the power of my backpack.
Nice. Yeah. The bees in the chat helped. Thank you.
I'm aiming.
Get those weak spots.
You're doing better than I was doing.
I
Wasn't
am.
hard, but
I'm not done yet.
Oh, you got them down very far. Oh, he's almost. Yes! He's stuck.
It's fun.
Get him.
Means I can reload.
the other one is on you.
What?
Oh
The other
no.
one is behind you.
Yeah.
Yes, the other one is excited.
You
I
still
should
need
probably
to
change
reload.
weapons so that I can dodge it more easily. That's the thing. I actually really love the I guess machine gun like thing that I forgot to.
Mm-hmm.
But,
The Rattler?
the reload time
Or
makes it really hard to. Oh wait,
the
there was a
Bolt
chest I
Blaster?
could have. Healing berries also might show connections. Oh,
Hello.
Seika, thank you.
Accept him.
Good job. Making the frog not attacking me.
Heal, heal.
This is probably actually the hardest fight in the game anyway.
Yeah.
For both of them.
In this whole quest,
In
right?
this quest.
Yeah.
Oh, in this yeah.
in
I
this
think
quest,
so.
yeah.
Yeah. Whoa, the tongue is
More
just
healing
scaring me.
berries.
We also have maybe potions. Actually,
right,
I don't think so. Actually,
No, this is
no, this is cleanse
okay,
potion.
Well,
We might not have potions. I did not buy any potions before
where was
this.
the chest I saw earlier? Usually chests have berries.
There was someone left here behind me,
Okay. Hello.
but I wouldn't stay here.
Oh,
Well,
oh!
is it gonna be the third try?
I can do first or try.
I will be cheering for you.
Use the cheat codes.
Yeah. The button presses. Oh, I have to start all the way here. Okay, wait.
I'll do it. if
You want to do it?
Sure.
Okay, sure.
Let me.
Third try. Let's go.
Try.
We can do it.
We have some traps, right?
Pro gamer mode engaged.
I will be cheering with.
Will we reach the Mariana saying, will we reach the next cinematic? Who knows?
Love
Thanks
you
for
too.
the support.
For context, Myriam sits next to me.
Yeah, we have some Guerrilla devs in the chat today.
Cheering us on.
Claudia is saying, let me help. Yes, Claudia is our little mascot today. Or actually, every stream she's our little mascot.
I'm helping by
Yes.
channeling all of the pro gamer.
Gross
Spirits.
threads. Ooh, we're
In the
doing
controller.
traps. We're doing traps. See, this is the pro strat.
Pom-pom.
Pro gamer strats.
We need pom poms for Claudia.
Oh
Do
my
we have pom-poms?
god, we should.
I'm gonna use
should
my hair
make
for
that-
pom poms.
So cute. We should make these little crochet pom-poms. Claudia. They're so annoying, those little guys. Yes. Lure them into your traps. Oh, they already got one trap down, I think.
Let's pull one first.
Yeah. Oh, there's those berries here. Oh, oh. Ooh. I thought he was kind of triggered.
That's such a good idea.
Yeah. Oh. Like, I'm not coming to your traps. I'm just gonna shoot some acid at you. Super mittens. I need to try that.
Please go over the trap.
Yeah. Jump in the trap, please.
Oh,
You
I
had
know.
me trapped.
Yeah.
We should find names for our frog friends.
Oh yeah. Chad, what is these frogs? What are they named today? Oh, another trap.
I think one should have a name that's close to Stomp, because I've been stomped a lot.
Yeah. Thank you. Oh. Oh, he got it. Yes. Oh, that did quite a lot of damage to him.
That is actually a fair point. I'm not sure I want to name them then kill them. That does sound.
Oh, yeah. Sir Jump a lot. Yeah.
I do like Sir Jump a lot. Very fancy.
Stompy boy. Trips, trips, trips. Oh, nice, nice, nice.
That was a good one.
Elemental limit. Hello, Norik. How are you?
Thanks.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, did he get it? Oh,
Yeah.
he got it already.
You're
Nice.
already half health.
Nice, nice, nice. These are the strategies we're going for.
We need to make the chat win. It needs to be 30.
Yes. Licky Lee. Oh, but that's really good because Licky Lee is my favorite artist ever. So I like that one.
He was
Thumper
weak
and
against fire,
Jumper.
right?
Oh, Licky Lee, I'm gonna keep that one. Thesaurus Rex. I'm sorry.
Wait, what time is it?
Oh yeah. It's
15
4:30.
minutes.
50 minutes. You have to
15
get off the train.
I set an alarm for you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we set an
the
alarm. Yeah.
Yes.
We were gonna make sure You get off the train. Arjo's in the zone now. True.
Dying.
No! We shouldn't jinx it.
He jumps a lot.
Ooh, he does.
Hits.
That you can pin him.
Shorter stream today. We'll see like how long the main quest is gonna be, because we're only gonna do this quest and then. Cause
One down.
nice, got it. GG.
It's been a while, guys.
Doing good.
Nice, nice.
All the berries.
Yes. And the other one is not even noticing you anymore. Or yet. Oh! To be quiet.
Then you get the stealth approach and do a big wombo combo thing.
There's one more Halo.
You want to do it? You want to come?
Nope.
Maybe one fled in terror. Okay, I can't pronounce that word, Halo. That is too French for me. Grenouille. Cheerleaders. Oh, your dog just jumped on your lap and is watching along. Hello, Bro Gary's dog. Is it a boy or a girl?
Nice.
Yeah, we can use it too.
Can your target practice be the frog?
Yes.
Be the frog, please?
Please say go. She's a clown. Oh, tell her she's a good girl. What is your dog's name? We want to know. Monty. Or Monte. Monty. Alright. Nice. Ooh, ooh.
Gonna dodge it last one.
That was good.
Nice, nice. There's like one sound in this. I'm not sure if it's in the song or in the soundtrack or something, but it sounds so much like the sound that your controller makes when it's out of battery that every time I hear that sound, I'm like, oh no! Yeah.
Well, I had a really fun encounter in the store because there's one of the machines that I think it's the water looking one. I don't remember the name.
Which one?
It looks like a water, but it's a little bit.
The Red Eye Watcher?
But it does like that very high pitched sound.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard it as a phone
Oh, yeah,
sound
yeah.
at a store, and every time I hear it, I was like, this sound feels so familiar,
Yeah.
and I am so uncomfortable hearing it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Brewer,
feel
thank
like
you.
Out of
Yeah,
burr, yeah.
they sometimes do these very like high pitched sounds,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I heard it as like a sound of a phone. In
Yeah.
the store.
Like, am I in Horizon now? Yeah, what are your favorite machines?
Favorite machines.
Yeah, we can see that.
Uh,
So fun that we want to kill them so badly.
in terms of like design, I really like the Burrower mostly because of the animations are so
Yeah.
cute. It's like all turning up a bit like an otter.
Yeah, exactly.
So I really like that one. But also I really like the Lost Rider.
Yeah, Cloudfire.
I did not say this because I was forced, because I have a Fast Rider on my lap.
Somebody forced you to. Threatening to.
Birdie.
Yeah, it's just like a little notification sound with it. I guess it's also when you, on your controller or something, when you disconnect it, or it has this little sound. So whenever I hear that in the soundtrack, I'm like, oh no, my controller. But then it's like, it's just,
There you go,
it's
Mary.
just a sound. Yeah, you did it!
You did good.
Nice.
will-
See,
we
it
will
was 3
bow
tries.
to-
The chat
to
was
your-
right. GG, Arjo.
So 3 tries.
Yeah.
You were right.
We never doubted. In
You
lost
wanna-
dreams.
Yeah, sure. Let's
Stalkers, yes.
let's
Stalkers are my
get
favorite too.
some generators down,
Yes.
and hopefully not wake up some flies on the. Did I just miss it?
You walked straight into it. Making cinematics proud. Good job.
Okay, let's see if we can shut this
Yeah,
thing down.
I knew I would wake up some flies. Any more? Okay, these ones will be fine.
Level up.
It was just the one we needed.
RB is saying, I'm glad you didn't get it first try. Makes me feel better for having to try and try again. See?
Only
We're
no.
also just the same gamers like you.
One down. Now for the other
What's Seika
generator.
doing? I don't know. What is she doing?
I think you can actually sneak around these creatures as well. Just do the objective.
I actually tried, and no, Seika says no, so we
Seika
have
says
to.
no.
I
Oh,
think
is
she
that the
says-
one you were talking
Yeah,
about earlier?
the generator one is she pretty much went like, we should probably like fight these machines first. I was like, I see.
Sega?
I started playing like a pro once he knew that colleagues were stickering at him. Only needed the proper motivation.
Seika.
I mean, it worked. So,
Want to be able to come in tomorrow.
aw.
Alright, let's get back to the bunker entrance. Barrier should be
Okay,
gone.
so let's.
This is definite proof there is no easy secret way to beat a Baal god. That's true. Wait, there is?
The
Story
start-
mode.
Developer
It's
cheat
also-
codes.
It's also not our department, so maybe the
Yeah.
know something we don't.
Next time we need to get like a combat designer or
There we go. Here
On
is 5 easy steps
to
to fight the frog.
fight a Baal god.
I was
Yeah, then actually I think maybe for a cauldron or something we should get some
I said, wanted a break
some
from
machine people or combat people on to help us
Things aren't always easy with
find
nurses
a
either.
way.
Hmm.
I thought you said you were an outcast.
Looks like the shield is down.
Oh,
Okay, we run into it.
this time we can go in.
Always full of surprises.
Let's go.
Can I try? Point
Okay.
is, I'm
So there, yeah,
sure
we're
you're
starting
succeeding
to enter the space I worked on. So I have a little more things
nice of you
that
to
I can
say.
say
Mhm.
about the space. Oh wait, I forgot it. Teleport.
Data point. A plague of frogs.
Should-
Who
should
wants
we-
to read?
I
You
will read
open
it. Should I try
Story
to do it
time.
in Londra's voice? Or I don't know.
Yes.
On the whole, I find Sobex machines to be tiresome. Do we really need terraforming robots to resemble giant lizards? The megafauna metaphor is almost comically trite. It reminds me of Evelyn's Hollows, which in the end were little more than childish popcorn fodder designed to a separate tired parents for their surplus cash. That's harsh. That said, the big froggy things have manifested some useful behavior. Have they? Part of their function is to recycle technological components, and accordingly, they're attracted to some of my recently installed devices. Yet they don't seem to know how to process them, so they just kind of hang around and root through rubble or for scrap. The upside, they discourage the locals from trifling with my toys. Who knows? With a little luck, maybe they'll discourage the redhead as well. I wonder who the redhead is.
Yeah. Incredible Sam Witwer impersonation,
Thank you,
right?
thank I turned back. So,
Oh yeah, it's
So,
like in
yeah.
this little hook, little corner.
so as you can see, I'm kind of like running through the space, and it's something that players tend to do a lot. So a part of my job is to try and do some narrative storytelling, but that is clear enough
Let's find out.
on the first look for people to understand. Because sometimes, for example, here it's a room where technically you would only need to go speak to this NPC and go on with the quest. But if you actually pay attention, you can see that people are queuing in front of a big door, and there's also details that show that there's old vehicles, military vehicles.
Oh,
So
yeah.
this looks like kind of a sort of garage and storage space, and it's like always like little stories that we try to tell, but the player doesn't need to notice it, but then it rewards them to notice like little details that are in the room.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this whole like room was about putting emphasis on the big door in the middle and the painting, but also showing that people are waiting for something, and if you pay attention to what they're saying, they say things about it, of like wondering, well, what Seika's doing with the barbarian, for example, but also like what's behind the door.
Also, I think maybe the alarm is going off.
Oh,
Yes.
Get on the train.
the train. We forgot.
I was like, I hear like this very calming sound. Like, what's going on?
it was a bit soothing. Isn't it?
Yeah, it was like a little soundtrack for the
hope-
story.
I hope they got off the train.
Yeah, I hope they do.
I can say something about this as well.
Mm-hmm.
So there's these characters that interact with each other, and sometimes they'll actually look at Aloy and they'll follow. So as you see,
Oh, yeah.
the one on the right actually looks at her,
Yeah.
the one on the left doesn't. But this is stuff that we have to set up as well. It's,
Yeah.
it's a bit of an afterthought, but not all characters can do this.
Yeah.
But it's like little details like that where,
Keeping an eye on us.
and if you walk into them, they'll actually respond as well. So you can try it out.
Or
See, they have little bumps.
Ouch.
It's also, if you do this to Seika, she will not do this.
Mm.
Because that's some of the limitations. Or actually, she did just now, so lucky. Ah.
Yeah, a little bit.
She's slightly rotated.
Yeah.
So if she's part of a conversation, then she might not do this.
Ah.
How rude.
Join you?
Yeah, we have. It took a while, but we finally made it.
A barbarian, one of the chosen. Impossible. Zeth would never allow this.
How did you get in without him?
Well, Zeth sent us, actually, after we helped him out of that ambush in the wilds.
I believe her.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You see, I was on my way here with him when machines attacked us. We tried to hold them off, but we were outnumbered. That's when Aloy here came.
Aloy is a great actress.
I was exploring the region, ran across them.
Yes, and
You should have seen her. One of the best machine hunters I've ever met. She saved Zeth's life.
Oh, I was just doing what I could.
Zeth had something important he needed to take care of after, so he said to go on without him.
And that's when he told us how to lower the barrier and said we should head straight inside.
Mm-hmm.
Zeth really needed a barbarian to get him out of trouble.
yes.
We all need a little supporting fire every now and then.
Well, Zeth gave them the okay. And I am not risking one of his outbursts. Let the others inside know about our new arrivals, will you?
Fine. But I'm not letting them into the Ascension Hall until they prove they're devoted, just like everyone else. And I'll be interested to hear Zeth's side of this when he returns.
Oh, by all means.
Don't mind him.
By all means.
Good luck in there, Seika.
So we're
You both increase his
infiltrating.
life.
Mm.
You
So-
know what people do when they're infiltrating?
You tell me.
They get in disguise.
Oh, wait, we need to get the full camera for this.
So Let's get in.
For a scene like that, I'll talk a bit about my job while you keep walking. Essentially, what I do is I make sure that the scene is set up and that things interact properly in the world, that the animators can actually see their work in game and then also work in it outside of the game.
Yeah.
In the interaction with like stuff like the doors or all that stuff, make that work.
Mm.
So that's my focus. And that's for a small conversation like this or bigger scenes as well.
Yeah.
But most of the scenes I've worked on with my colleague Myriam as well.
Shout out, Marion.
So before I was talking about the parking garage thing at the entrance, and the main idea is the whole area that we're walking in is a military facility, and when we work on environment art, we kind of try to think of the layout of a space. So like where is the entrance, and like for example, if you look up, the main idea is that the road continues and then continues forward to another parking garage kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because the military facility was attacked by the horrors, the idea is that the tentacle just punched through all of the rooms, and then it kind of creates an opening to get to the much deeper part of the facility.
Yeah.
And it makes it, that's what creates our
Yeah.
idea.
That's so cool.
Well, hello.
Welcome, my chosen.
It's another thing we set up.
Wandered
Little
your
events like
suffer,
these we do also set up.
but you are lost no more.
As you notice,
For
Mulder's
I
a
have
bit bigger.
found
Yeah, I was just gonna say he's so tall.
what you deserve.
Is he actually this tall or?
No, for holograms we sometimes make them
Oh
bigger.
yeah.
Are you talking about his ego or?
Yeah. Probably made it look a little bit bigger.
A new world awaits.
It was a pretty late addition to the game actually to try and make him bigger.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
Welcome to.
Mariah is saying, I was
Exception.
actually like, why was the Myriam sitting there already in cosplay?
I was preparing my covered operation.
He wanted to embrace his light.
And now,
So,
beautiful.
What do you think? Do you think Londra has a big ego?
Maybe.
Wait, your room doesn't look like this? Your house?
Just pictures of myself everywhere.
I mean, everyone's house looks like this. So I guess let's explore a bit. Oh wait. I see people familiar in this picture.
Ooh.
I think I noticed a
This
person
guy.
here.
I know,
Here.
another person.
and that person.
Yeah.
Do you know
Who
them?
are they?
No, there. Yeah. But they look
Wait, there are
rich
pictures
and
of.
Yeah, they do look rich. I think we
Ego
have a little
pull.
story to tell about this picture. Do you want to start?
No,
No?
please.
Well, so the main idea is when I was working on this space, we were thinking about what kind of holograms we wanted to place in the middle, and we needed one to be about Londra's entourage, all of his fancy friends, and him winning an award. And in the end, we decided that it would be a fun little Easter egg to have some of the developers be part of the pictures. So actually, all of the people in the foreground are Guerrilla people, and this is actually our art director Misha, whose head has been photoshopped over.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was a really funny day because I don't think a lot of people in that group were really used to photo shoots because photo shoots are for fancy people
Models.
taking pictures. So we kind of arrived in the mocap room. You're like, yeah, we're gonna take pictures, and everyone was really. It felt like everyone was nervous, and we're
Yeah.
like, okay, we should probably put some music or something. And I remember we put some party music to kind of like lift up the mood while everything was getting prepared.
Mm-hmm.
And in the end, when it was time to shoot, our art director Misha started shouting Londra lines, be like, "Hey, I won an award!" kind of thing, and everyone was laughing. And I'm really happy of how the picture
Yeah.
turned out, in the end. Like I didn't even know it was possible that I would have this kind of like evil Disney villain smile.
Perfect smile
thing.
for like this group of people.
But I think there's some things in this picture that weren't there originally.
No, there were quite a few.
Which ones?
Actually, the whole picture changed because we were sitting in different locations. They shot a lot of photos, and we actually photo bashed everything together. I say we, but I think it was. We photos bashed everything together, and we saw the photo iterations, but we only saw a few. And then, yes, Myriam. She could not stop laughing when she saw the original photo.
We actually have the original one as well. We can show it if I. This is the way it looked originally.
Yeah.
So you can see the award was actually a can of Fanta. And
And we were not holding glasses.
we were
So,
not holding glasses.
You can see how our glass holding acting is on point.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. The reason for that is this was shot in our mocap stage, and we didn't want to have glass break.
Yeah.
Because a lot of mocap actors, they walk around in like their fin shoes.
Yeah.
Or they use their hands on the ground.
Yeah. So we actually have the award here, no? Not if.
No ad placement.
Yeah, that's one of the fun little parts of this space. Should we listen to Londra?
Yeah.
What does he have to say? Pay attention.
Yeah.
I'd like you to meet some
Everyone
old
has an
friends of
award,
mine.
yeah.
See, we were
Oh, there was a
best
poll. I
friends.
didn't see it, Halo. Sorry. Okay, who has the biggest ego? And Ted Farrow won with 57%, but I haven't seen the other options, so sorry, Halo.
He barges in,
What
and
were
he's
they?
jealous
Oh,
of
yeah.
our success. And he throws a drink
When
in
is
my
Alo getting a
face.
kind of Fanta?
The Fanta Menace.
Right now.
Jack. He tackled him in the
Londra
floor.
or Ted?
And the others,
Okay.
Riley and Nolan and Parker, well, they made sure he was kicked out. But it was my Evelyn who encouraged everyone to just laugh it off. I adored them. Their dedication to me meant everything more than any
Oh,
reward.
Thesaurus Rex is saying I feel twice here.
You know,
We might.
I have read some comments about people who should not find how to progress whenever they're done with dialogues. But I have a secret for you, so stay tuned.
Secrets.
I have a secret about this one.
Oh.
This model is actually the model of one of the artist's mom. It's her face.
Oh, that's so cool.
His dad is also in one of the cinematics.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Stationed on the Spark.
Yeah, I
They
like this
put
in
it-
PC too.
life, yes.
Yeah.
It was really strange, he said, because obviously she has a different voice and a
Yeah.
different way of moving.
Yeah, exactly. But the face is hers.
In this case, it's a composition of 3 different people. So we have one person doing the movement, one person doing the voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This place is such a wonder, isn't it?
I've never seen anything like it.
Me neither.
It is still nothing compared to what's in the Ascension Hall.
You've been inside?
Indeed. I proved my devotion not long before you joined us. Now I wait to be taken to what lies ahead.
Has she done more mocap? She seemed familiar to you. We'd have to ask.
So for NPCs, we have a group of actors that we use and then we keep reusing. So the animators are pretty used to it. They will know who's who.
Oh, yeah.
I thought the
But yeah,
Ascension
generally
was
we,
where we need to go.
if you recognize her movement, that's because you might recognize from a different NPC.
Yeah.
Now
Oh,
that I've
interesting.
seen what's in the hall, my rank
Not
is
like
secure.
Seiko
But
or
there is
Alo,
something
where
more that he's
they
off.
do everything from
Yeah.
face, voice, and make mocap.
It has to be why the devoted are escorted to another place. And as soon as Zeth returns, he'll take me there.
I love how many diverse looking NPCs there are. You don't often see older women in games. Yeah.
I think it's
Nice that they did.
I think it's sad that it's not that present in games because I always find the characters more interesting when they have like something specific to
Yeah.
their face.
Yeah,
Like, I always
exactly.
find them like so much charismatic. For example, I really like the admiral in the main settlement.
Yeah.
But
So you've
yeah,
been inside the
I think,
Ascension Hall.
During the development, he looked a lot younger, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, yeah. And then we had a relatively older
I
actor
Yeah.
playing him, and
Mhm.
it was very weird to see it on the younger model.
Yeah.
Just a hint? We're dying to know
Just a
what's
hint.
inside.
But we also have an NPC with vertigo. With
Oh
like,
yeah,
spots. Yeah.
the I think it's one of the
Vendors.
vendors at the fleet's end.
Prove your devotion, and you'll see.
Mm.
Well, thanks for talking.
Oh, it's
with us.
the weapons dealer,
We should
RB.
back to learning
Could be.
about Walter.
Yes.
Aloy brings the zero chill attitude I honestly need in my life.
I hope
Same.
to see you.
It can help in some situations. So in this room, you're gonna notice that Londra is taking various
Oh, good. This guy again.
pauses and portraits. And the reason that we're pretty much went to these very overly dramatic stock image-like imagery is that, you know, Londra is a very self-absorbed person, and he's very out of touch with like the people around him, especially in this world. And he's a very he's coming from marketing originally. He's used to like being marketed as a cool person, and so that's the way that he tries to use to get the Quen to like him and like what he does. And I think it's I personally like that we made that decision because well, when we see stock images as players, we're like, ugh, that's definitely a stock image. Look at it, it's so fake, and everything is like so like composed in a certain way. So as a player, we immediately see the thing as like, oh, okay, he's just trying to like make them believe whatever. But for the Quen, I could understand that they find it interesting because, you know, it's like, I've never seen images being put like that.
Yeah.
It's a very like specific way to put an image together, and I think I think in the end it worked. It worked to like convey that feeling to the player, so that we immediately see the ruse and the almost cult-like nature of this room. So yeah, but another fact is when I was working on this room, I actually only had placeholder images, and I only got to know what they would look like at the very end.
Yeah.
So it was a surprise for me too, and one day I opened the level, I was like, oh, hi. Oh, that's what it looks like.
Sometimes that happens for cinematics as well, where we think we can point at certain things, and then they change, and it's like, well, we should not do that.
Yeah.
I mean, I think this cinematic in particular is one thing where originally we were thinking maybe we should put some stairs because it's supposed to be an ascension, and at first we wanted to place them here, but then we realized cinematics likes things flat. Because, well, pretty much in cinematics there's a lot of animations, people walk around sometimes, and if you have like a difference in elevation, it gets really hard, I guess, to like edit the positions, especially if it changes, because, I don't know, during the layout pass we realized that actually the stairs should be in another part, and then because there is cinematic here, it can become really troublesome.
Well, yeah, we if the floor is uneven, the animators have to do more work, but it's also a question of cameras. If a character's constantly stepping up on a higher level and then going down, then we have a camera that's focusing on their head going up and down as well. So ideally, if that's not the case, then that just gives a better result.
Well, if it isn't our do-gooder and the barbarian.
So, as you may know, if you've done this quest, there's definitely ways where you can get stuck because you might not have the right answer, and we have to account for that with all these cinematics. So there's a whole branch of ways where we have to have reactions and animations and voice lines, and we have to test each and every one of those, even though a player may only see one. So there's a lot of extra work in cinematics that players tend not to see.
Yeah, that's true too.
Not so fast. You
No,
are
no, that's
good
it.
deed in the wild.
Can I for a second?
May have gotten
I need to blow my nose.
Oh yeah, sure.
but you get no special treatment here. Walter himself gave me the privilege of guarding the ascension. So until you complete your review and learn the words of attainment,
The words of attainment.
this door remains shut. No exceptions.
Okay, we will be back later then.
Yeah, somehow, sometimes in games I like
Called a
actually
devotion test.
choosing the wrong choices because I'm
Mm.
always curious of what are the other choices I could. It's like, what if I'm not behaving like the player is supposed to behave?
Yeah.
What happens then? uh, it's not always in a cinematic. I had a thing in Horizon 1 where there was a spot in Meridian that had a really nice view.
Mm-hmm.
And I was always curious of like, what happens if I try to jump off? Because
Oh,
there was
yeah.
no glider at the
Yeah.
time, but it was like, I wonder like if I respawn at the same spot or
Yeah.
something. And I just had like this weird intrusive thought, I guess. about
Just
jumping
jump,
down.
yeah.
And when I never dared to do it because I
Yeah.
didn't want to lose my save, and I ended up doing it as a developer later. It's like, oh, there's actually a collision here.
Yeah.
I could have not done it. But I did it like years later.
Yeah.
Come, sit with me.
Ooh, we're arriving at the
Now I'm
Londra
thinking
show.
like because I've only played through it like in a natural way basically. So I'm like, oh, what have I missed? Like in all the things that I didn't choose or like didn't pick in the conversation. Halo is saying that's me with walking in lava.
Me and my wife, we used to love to
I want
sit
to do
and watch
a little
the
shout out to my partner, animated this scene.
Nice.
of serenity. But
I
then
love this one specifically because it's like
ashes
this
came.
kind of like talk show setup.
Talking about talk show, what should we call the Londra show?
Oh, the Londra show. I think that's a good one for the chat.
Everyone I ever cherished.
The
The
Tonight Show.
Tonight Show with Londra.
I think it should have something with like heavens in it.
Oh,
probably.
yeah.
It's like,
Which is why I am so glad to have met you. Soon, you and I shall spend eternity on a new world.
So dramatic.
Sunset.
honestly, every time that I listen
Together.
to this one dialogue, when I hear like the every sunset together, I had this like.
Ooh, yeah.
I don't,
No,
I don't
thank
wanna-
you.
Spend an eternity with him.
So yeah, before we talk to the non-playable characters, I wanted to do a small hub in the cafeteria because
Sure.
cafeterias are interesting.
Right.
They are.
Yes.
There's food.
And this room is interesting because it's pretty much a small settlement inside of a mission. So we usually think about like what kind of behaviors could the people have, and like they're looking at pictures, they're trying to learn, and we wanted to have a cafeteria here because Londra, you know, they want the Quen to survive because well he needs them. And one of the cool thing that I find in this room, but we might need to wait a little bit to see it, is this food printer. So there's little buttons that people can action, and then they have this very
Seconds
very
like,
cute
I'm
animation-
hungry.
very cute animation of waiting for something in the microwave kind of thing. So you can please
Get some food.
get it.
Yeah.
But there's something about the animation that I really like because they just like put it in and they're like, is it gonna work? What is this thing? What if I press here and then it happens? It's magic. But I just really love the waiting animation they have where it's like, oh, I'm so curious.
Oh, there you go.
Lasagna, burgers,
Yum, yum, yum.
stew.
Can't wait for what's next.
What do they say?
We were fighting over fish gruel back at Fleet's End.
That's a good point.
This is much better.
Shall we talk?
Yeah.
Some people.
I wish I could 3D print some lunch right now. Saying,
In the meantime,
I'm hungry.
said about embracing the future.
Talking about remembering,
Seems like you don't really.
do you
share your
remember
friends'
what
excitement
Londra
about
said?
I should be more excited, shouldn't I?
No.
I think we were talking over
It's
it.
okay to question.
Oh.
Sorry.
I
Oh,
guess
no.
we'll have to pick all the wrong places.
Uh
then.
oh.
Can't wait to see what you take it next.
Sorry, guys.
Uh oh. I
I'm
guess we're
worried
gonna
that
have to do
all
it.
this is too good to be true.
So why don't you just leave?
I can't abandon him. We've been through
You're in the middle of cooking your dinner.
missions, the typhoon, the
Nice.
shipwreck,
What are you eating?
and soon, ascension, I guess.
If
like
Londra
most of
was
the
serving
Clan were happy
tacos,
to
I'd
follow
join
me.
up. Same.
At first,
I
I
want-
wanted to believe.
I want wings?
But everything he told us felt like it filled an
I'm not a big
emptiness.
fan of wings.
Maybe I'd finally found somewhere to belong. Then
Last
I
time is
remembered
first up
the
podcast.
boards back home. Would
Sounds
tell us to
fancy.
follow the virtues of the legacy, to be good and honest. And then they dragged my father away for speaking out against an imperial decree. I'm not sure it's any different.
There's something about Otosu's
Walter
design that I
might be
just
a
really
living
like, and I'm not sure what it is, but he
But
just
the
seems
cudgel
so
like Zeth
down
to
to
do his
earth
bidding.
and
His kindness is
Nice.
just
Yeah.
as traditional as the Empire's.
Nice with a little bit of bite.
As far as anyone at your
I
settlement
actually
knows,
saw
you
him
went out
first
into the wilds and
in
vanished.
a completely different
How did you
cinematic.
end up
This is
here?
where you kind of really get to
Lana
know
and I
him.
were
Yeah.
scouting
And it's
mission to the main.
most characters I get to see.
Yeah.
In the middle.
You know their end story before knowing what
And then
Yeah.
Walter
they're all
found
about.
a living ancestor.
Because we do get
Emerging from the
general
wilds to
briefings,
tell
but
us we've been
Yeah.
not Doctor Who.
It's easy to embrace. Everyone here has a similar story.
Why didn't anyone send word to us?
Not everyone is chosen. But Walter says we must leave our old lives behind if we're
that
going to
doesn't
be
sound
successful.
fishy at all.
Nobody questioned it. But I
No,
should
no,
have.
no.
Always leave your old life behind when you're following a
Yeah.
person you've never
You
seen.
said you need to see where you're headed next. Do you know what you'll find there?
I imagine it'll be another kind of test, like here. And once you've been in the Ascension Hall, you're
I love
taken
about the
back to
Quen
Zeth,
that they all have like these
leading his troops to the
like
overlords of
decorations and like shells in their hair and
Keeps
stuff.
mentioning him. I get
I like
feeling he's
the
only a
wave
friend of the
patterns
guy.
that they have on their clothing.
Mhm.
Looks like the foam of the waves.
Yeah.
But it's not just him. The soldiers that follow him are like that too. I guess they know they can do as they like, now that they don't answer to the Admiral or compliance.
You're right to be skeptical of all this.
He's up to
Myriam's
something.
up to something. We need to get into the Ascension Hall to figure out what. And to do that, we need the words of attainment.
I don't want to stir up any trouble. When Zeth comes back, he'll figure out that I told you.
Does it have something to do with one of those Londra displays?
This is important, Otosu. A lot of lives are at stake.
It's related to what Walter said he valued most about his friends.
Well, I was.
Well,
What are
they
we gonna
definitely gave
bring?
him attention, right?
Londra likes being the center of attention.
No, that's not
Oh, no.
it at all.
Oh no, I
This
picked
is-
the wrong one.
I shouldn't be talking to you.
Hey, it'll be okay. I promise.
I'm sorry, I can't. Please, just leave me alone.
Okay.
Guess what? This is not helping us.
Uh oh.
Don't think we'll be able to convince him
I
to
think
help
like
us again.
this area is a bit
Maybe we
discreet,
should study up on Arjo before we
but
talk to anyone
in
else.
here I wanted to portray a little bit of the idea of, well, it's pretty much the feeling of people waiting at the airport kind of thing. You know, Londra doesn't care about the Quen. He didn't think about giving them sleeping quarters. He just like gave them food and holograms.
Yeah.
And it was a way to portray that, you know, the Quen, they didn't bring much with them. They're just trying to go into this new life. And so, yeah, they don't have anything really familiar with them. And they're just tired and they don't know what's next. So I wanted to have at least a little part of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, to show that. So maybe Kira will help us. 2 essentials, food and holograms, indeed. That's a
Or
very
you
long
need
thing
to
to say.
Did you need something else?
I need the words of attainment.
Look, Kiral, we need your help. You
Please.
said that the Ascension is almost here. Seika and I are trying to prove our devotion as fast as we can.
But we're running out of time. We need to get into the Ascension Hall.
But the only way to learn the words of attainment is to pass her devotion review.
Unless you help us out. We're a lot like you. We've suffered so much until now. Storms, shipwrecks, hunter killer machines.
Like frogs.
We don't want to go back to that.
You don't.
Dangerous frogs.
Should all embrace his light. Perhaps even with a helping hand. Okay. It's kind of what Walter said when he sat with us and told us his story about where eternity lies.
Which one do you think it is?
This world?
Let's try it.
He must have thought he had eternity here before the world was destroyed.
No, that's not right.
Oh no.
Are you
Who
sure
would have
you're ready
thought?
for
Maybe
Not
we
us.
should
When making these, I'm looking at the animation so much, I don't really listen. I don't know.
I've helped optimizing some of the cinematics. I've seen quite a few of them as well, and it's really funny to see them the wrong way around.
Yeah. That's the thing. Like
Well-
those we never see because we always do it right.
It looks like no one wants to help us anymore because
Oh, no.
we've been very disappointing.
Oh no. What does that mean?
So that allows me to show you that I use the power of misdirection in this room. There is a secret room in this room.
Hmm.
Can you see it?
I see some light coming from
Can you
this.
see it? So in environment art, one thing we do a lot is guide the player. So sometimes it's done through lights, sometimes it's done through big construction lines. For example, this big staircase going up. If you see a big staircase, you're not gonna pay attention that below the staircase is another room.
Secret.
And inside the room is the words of attainment.
It has the words.
Ah.
My people idolize
And a
it.
chest.
So that is that's also loot. Yeah.
Loot.
Art's looking for.
Yeah.
Yes. The loot is always important. Wait, important. Did I just say important?
See, you might not have seen this if you didn't guess everything wrong.
Yeah, it's I was trying not to make it too obvious because the main idea is that the player, should talk to people.
Yeah.
So it was meant as if you fail everything, then you still have a way to actually continue.
Yeah.
But it's sneaky because you cannot scan it through the wall because else it's too obvious. The player enters is like, oh, all of these things of interest.
Yeah.
You just get them real quick. Yeah, there's a
Smart.
small secret.
Yeah, nice.
Is Rogue RE now going to boot up the game?
Yeah. To check where that data point is.
But you got the puzzle in the first quest right in the first time.
Oh, okay.
Good.
Smart.
I already told you. No one's getting past me without the words of attainment.
The best spot for
Oh, we know
introverts
the
like me.
Oh no. You should have the honor, Aloy.
Only through devotion
Just
may
cough.
I embrace his light. Only through him may
She
I
seems
ascend
very devoted.
to a new world.
No one's ever passed their devotion review so quickly.
Well, we did, so will you get out of the way now?
So in the previous room, you could see that there was like this big ominous door at the end of the level, and the idea is that we wanted the player to see like, oh, big door, this is where I want to go, this is like my final objective, but then the whole room is a bit more 360 degrees kind of deal, so you kind of go everywhere and explore at your rhythm. So technically I could have spoken to every Londra hologram and then went to talk to Brennick, and then the conversation would have popped up and I could have just directly done the whole puzzle.
Yeah.
But the main idea was to give the goal, and we put it on the stairs because we wanted to visually show, like they're constantly talking about the ascension, so might as well ascend to the ascension.
Yeah.
Right? It's like using like a physical position of the player to show elevation. So this whole part is
so cool.
made to convey this feeling, but to have enough space for
I
ascending,
don't know
we
if
need
they all
to
feel that way.
go a bit down first.
Yeah.
You could see also at the entrance that there was some corruptors,
Yeah.
and it was a way to
such a lot
also
better
bring back the theme of
happenings.
the horrors attacking the military base. So it was a way to remind it.
Yeah.
And if you notice, we have little
This is so
spiky
beautiful.
stars, because, well,
An elevator.
ascend
Let's see where it leads.
stars. So this whole section after the room before has been made by my super cool colleague Olmo.
Shout out
He's
Olmo.
he's really good at making very grandiose spaces, like spaces that are very big and impressive.
Speaking
And,
of experts, we get there.
see it very shortly.
Ancestors. That's how they'll ascend.
Ascending, literally.
Yeah.
Andrew's building a spaceship, all right. We better take a closer look.
Yeah, this is a beautiful area too.
Yes.
The clouds.
So this almost told me that this elevator is kind of made so that the composition in this room is like very frontal, so that it's like it's meant to look good as an image from this point, because the Quen are always gonna stand here. They're never gonna go down. So the main idea is they arrive, they're like, whoa, that looks so cool. Oh my god, I want to follow Londra. And then they will never go close to this thing. So the main idea of this space is that the closer you get to the rocket, the more you realize something is off. That's why it's kind of broke up. Like, it's not really a big stairway down. It's more like broken off, so that player get the idea that Quen are not going through here.
Yeah.
And the more you get close to the holograms, the more they disappear.
Yeah. It's all
That might have
fake.
been slightly spoilery. I'm very sorry. I should have said it after
A
the
warning. I
the
think,
focus made the sound.
for radiation.
5
Something
second
toxic.
spoilers.
It should be safe enough for now, but I better check out the ship.
Okay,
So cool.
tell me what you find.
What you find?
Storage.
It was very cool seeing this bare room suddenly.
Mm-hmm.
Really nice look.
MSP
Yeah.
again. What does that mean? Londra's got the Horus's printer working again. To build the ship.
I like how it looks like a flat room.
It does, yeah.
The rocket. The source of the radiation. That's why he grabbed data from that old prototype at his headquarters. It must be how he'll get the lift he needs. Okay, I've seen enough.
We have indeed.
We've seen enough.
I think before talking
Well,
to Sika, I should
going on with that
grab
ship?
a little bit of
There's so much resources here. I wonder why.
and also we've used a bunch of healing berries. We're good? Famous last words?
We're good.
Okay, famous last words. Are you ready?
Oh, is your mic on?
Oh.
Halo is saying we can't hear you.
Oh, it started sagging? Sorry, guys.
It fell a little bit. Thank you.
Is this better?
Is this better, chat?
Test this?
Test.
Before you talk to
I don't like that
Sorry.
look.
Press the
What
button.
did you find?
Better? Okay, good. Thank you. Thanks, chat.
The Horus. It has a
This is
special
so
component.
pretty.
Yeah, a
One
bunch
that
of
can
loot in a
make
big room,
almost anything we can
never
imagine.
indicating of
Parts,
anything happening.
tools,
Mm.
Never.
entire machines. Londra has
How
ripped
many
it.
attempts do you guys
Whole time. How many times?
To leave,
Londra's just generous.
Yes,
Mm.
very generous.
achieve with what it
Somebody
had.
understands.
Looking for something from his old company.
Exactly. Part of the data he got was for a blueprint for a kind of boost. One that's as toxic as it gets.
That doesn't
This
sound like
ship
something
gets
someone from
airborne.
Far Zenith would do.
It'll spread a poison from here to every tribal land in the region.
Everyone will get sick and die.
Mm.
There's still something I don't get. Why would Landra do all of this just to get off this world? Oh, this again. You're still not telling me everything. My people are the ones that are caught up in all this. My sister. I deserve
Oh,
to
the
know.
poll is on. How many tries? First, 2, 3, or 15.
I know what I'm voting.
Guess our time's up.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
A big
still in front of
guy.
Zep.
Spread out. Reinforcements will follow. Time to put you down.
First try.
Never seen a cannon like that before.
I guess Laundra gave him a new toy.
Good luck, have fun.
How do we even get out of
So we always need a warm-up.
Zep's got his whole
Wow.
clique on
So,
We'll see.
You might have noticed there has been a slight change of ambience in that room. And that's because our main intention at first was to have this transition from heaven, all of the clouds, to hell. And that's why we wanted to have like that clear separation in color, and we had the lighting change.
Oh yeah.
So that's also why the lights are also much more red.
Threatening.
Yeah, I also love how Aloy and Sega have interactions. Sometimes like they have these little callouts during the fights that sometimes they make me laugh. Well, not laugh, but grin a little bit. Yeah, that was good.
Oh, nice. Ooh. This one was definitely a test on my skills.
Look at that cleansing, all of these spins. I like these jumps, but I wonder if it helps you aim to rotate while shooting.
Got him in my sight.
That was like voted 15 as
15,
well.
yeah! Show yourself. There's also an option, I think, in Twitch to predict, and then it will say like which option you picked or something. It will show in front of your name. So we need to do that next time to see who votes. 15. I can't confirm or deny that wasn't me.
What was it again? It was I forget which way we have to go.
So there's several rooms that have like a glowing light, and you need to activate the. Not this one. This one is the final one. But there's
Ooh.
people in there. And once you
That was a
find them,
jump
you
scare, literally.
You can interact with
Nice.
something inside to dodge.
Democracy. Surprise, yeah. Oh, you can't see the poll in your phone? The music in Burning Shore is fire.
Power node.
Yes.
It might lift the lockdown.
No.
I like how Volvo does this room with like the very ripply cables. It's like, yes, here is an important thing. Using the cables for.
Oh yeah.
I think it works pretty well.
Poll is done. First try.
First try?
First try, duh. With 67% of the votes. So there's a lot of people faded. Arjo has big boots to fill, having to fight human enemies when we are used to headshot Queen Shantae. True.
Got it.
Bees. People are already posting the bees in the chat. Yeah.
Wow.
Lockdown's lifted. Now to get to Zep.
Zip.
It's like the park.
Oh my god. Shooting. Bees. Bees are buzzing.
I think you can completely run out.
We gotta give it a little bit of a show, no? Oh, we're using
Senior community manager and head skewering specialist. True, true, true. You should change your job title to that. This is the only deal you were able to get from me because this is this one just stung me.
I knew someone called Myriam.
Bullied. Halo.
There's something.
I think you just bully each other.
But for now, we focus on Zach.
Fear is understandable.
Oh yeah. Loot. Community bully.
With 20 berries in every loot box.
Yeah.
No, it's just that there was a chest, so we had to take it. It's not that we need it. It's just that
I'll enjoy crushing you both.
Nice to meet
Halo, I am on your side. But I'm also both sides.
Better run.
Let's go. I mean, I heard a rumor that a certain award-winning senior community manager will be streaming tomorrow, so then you can all congratulate her and tell her about her new job title that you've made up for her.
Music to my ears.
Oh my god. Oh. Little boss arena, so scary.
You can't hide from this.
I managed to get out of cover during my playthrough, so I ended up killing
Oh
him,
no.
which is nice because it actually interrupts him.
Oh, that's good.
But yeah, a bit risky.
There's nowhere to hide.
There is some place to hide.
Yeah, I think he's a pretty hard fight,
Mm-hmm.
but rewarding fight.
Yeah.
Defiance ends now.
Oh. Be angry.
Just for that sake. Or did she throw herself? No.
He's in the line of fire. Yeah. Oh, Sega down. Yeah.
How often have you played the game?
As a developer or as a player?
As a player?
So the question was how often?
Yeah.
I only did one playthrough of I didn't do New Game Plus.
Mm.
But I did finish. But actually, technically, I haven't finished Burning Shores.
Mm.
But I did finish it on a work build.
Oh yeah. Nice. That was like a nice finish move.
Yeah.
Ouch. Dramatic finish. Yes, exactly.
I know.
This guardrail was actually a problem with our cinematics.
Yeah.
At some point we had to count this guy, right?
Where have you been taking the rest of our people?
Answer her question.
We usually have a part where we dress specifically for cinematics because sometimes when we come up with a layout so that we can play in fights and
Yeah.
stuff, we put elements in a certain way and then we realize, oh, there's a cinematic here and the camera is required to be in a certain spot.
Yeah.
And then it kind of clips through in a weird way. So we usually take some time to clean it up.
Mm.
Make sure that at least if they are in the shot, they're framing the
Yeah.
shot.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we try to help the
Wander's been
composition
using you
and
to get what he wants.
usually it's
Let's face
a lot
it,
of
you're
back
an
and forth
easy
and
mark.
communication. I
Yeah.
guess,
Yeah.
Blinded
so
by
that
our
so that it
egos.
works. But sometimes things that can also happen is we don't actually realize that when we move an object, it actually gets in the frame, and then we get a nice message from that team. Be like,
It's
hey,
like a tree.
move that thing.
Yeah.
And we're like, we're sorry. Usually they're very nice when they see
Yeah.
it, but it's still sometimes it is a thing.
Yeah. And especially because there's so many cinematics, it must be like hard to, if you're still working on the environments as well, to take that into account. Like,
But sometimes it's not even that. Sometimes it's also just that. For example, I'm gonna do a pass, a first pass, dressing a place, and then someone else is gonna take over afterwards to polish it, and then I placed things in a certain way because I knew exactly what were the requirements. And sometimes it turns out the new person had to do something really quick, and then it turns out they didn't know about this specific thing. But usually it's quick fixes. So, but it's a lot of
but there's still hope.
Yeah, back and forth. Yeah, that's cool.
We'll have an example of like a settlement where the roads haven't been populated yet with objects, and then suddenly there's a table, but our characters walk through it.
Oh yeah. Oops.
They don't get to see it until when they game. We get to see it before.
Yeah.
The island where we took down the first tower.
Somebody is asking how long the stream is for.
We're gonna play until we finish the quest, so basically a little longer, but not too long. Also, we're still gonna do a small giveaway at the end, so make sure you stick around for that.
Unless you really have to sleep.
Yeah.
Sleep.
Yes,
Then
sleeping
please
is very important.
Muggle potions, go to bed. Thank you for dropping by.
That was really bad.
Oh.
Because she seemed so.
This scene that we just
Why do I
had
feel like
was
that too?
actually shortened a little bit.
How do I fix this?
I think there was a character running. The character
For
that
now, I'd better take a look at that scene.
runs towards you. There's a longer scene. So cinematics they've been planned out pretty well. But every once in a while they get shortened a little bit or maybe extended a little bit.
But usually when we shorten or make them a bit longer, it's because when we test, we realize that, for example, it doesn't feel right. Yeah, it's the other way. But you need to observe the weapon first. That's why the door is not opening.
Right.
And it's the same with the gameplay spaces. For example, the frog space of the beginning of the mission used to be quite different. It was still like meant to be with a frog, but it was a much more complex and long to achieve thing. But the problem is it wasn't very clear for the player where they were supposed to go. It was a bit complicated, too complicated. And we ended up shortening it for various reasons, and it feels much better now that it is this way. But that's why it's a lot of trial and error, even when we're making games. We try things, and sometimes it seems like it's going to be good on paper, but it actually doesn't work when we try it, and so that's why we iterate, and it's pretty fun.
Nice. We just picked up a new weapon. Exciting.
You want to try it?
Yeah.
I'll let you try it. I'll let you. I'll walk while you can talk.
Sounds good.
Hey,
Walk and talk.
birds.
Let's go. But yeah, I think one thing that I like about this mission is that there's different states in this room. For example, if you stop a little bit, you notice that now all of the characters are in the center of the room, and they're all being like, oh, but apparently like everything was a sham, and they're being confused, and you can see the change of feel this has, and you can feel that they're a bit lost. Yeah, I think it's interesting to talk to them and see how they're complaining and wondering what they're gonna do next.
And as you can see, they don't look at you before, but they do try to look at you, or your direction at least, while they're talking. Now they ignore you. And some characters will look at your way the whole time.
Sometimes players do things that I think I would look at them as a person too.
Yeah.
I was in the room. Be like, what are they doing?
I jump around all the time.
Side eye. But I think the NPCs I feel the most bad for are these people who never got to see
Yeah.
whatever was inside. They just waited in front of the door for ages
Forever.
for people to say like, oh, actually, yeah, never mind. So I feel
Sad.
a bit sad for them.
I have some thinking to
But
do.
now they know.
Figure it out.
Yeah.
And head back to Fix
It
End.
was all a
But I gotta meet up with Seika. Talk things out with her.
Yes, we have to
Sure
talk
we're
to her.
okay.
I'm running the right way, right?
Yes.
Running all the way back, and we did it.
Yay! Discovered the ascension. We completed. Do you wanna try the weapon?
We should.
A
Yeah.
little bit.
It's cool.
Do you want to do it?
I don't remember how to use it, and you close the prompt very fast, but
So you have to equip it first.
yeah, let's equip it.
So the left trigger is to mark stuff, and then
Yeah.
the right trigger is
Wait,
to...
where am I? Inventory.
The code is completed. True.
Special. Yes. Special things. We like special things. Which one should I remove?
the top one.
Yeah.
That's good.
Spectre Gauntlet.
So,
Do we have
I
some
saw
things
quite
to shoot?
A few videos of people not knowing how to use it, so...
Yeah.
that's because they're like me and they close the prompt when it comes up.
I can demonstrate it to you.
So yeah, you can do it like this. And how was the lock-on thing?
So if you have an enemy, your alternate shot allows you to make a mark, like the orange circle that he did on you.
Yeah, this one.
And then if you do that on a creature, all the shots should go that way.
Let's go meet a creature.
I
Creatures.
didn't want to start the whole frog fight again.
Here are some creatures. Uh-oh. Clamber jaws.
They don't know I'm here.
Wow.
Ah. Yeah, meeting with shots.
Oh.
I felt I was the one shooting, but then the one.
Clamber jaws, great choice.
I'm not sure I approve of my choice.
Clamber jaws deserve this.
Okay, so where were we?
Okay.
Hi. No, I have no stamina.
Oh.
I will wait. And I didn't choose the right
No.
place to wait in. Do we have smoke bombs?
Yes. 3.
I was never here.
There we go. They didn't wait.
You want me to do it? No. Why did we go?
Destruct everything. To be honest, I think the chat agrees that clamber jaws are one of the most annoying machines to fight.
I wonder which one is the worst in my opinion between jumping once on the frog or clamber jaws. Because they're faster, I guess.
Yeah. Also
But the
because it's
frog has
like
more HP.
multiple at the same time.
There you go.
Absolutely. Nice.
Yeah, they're still going there. It's nice.
That's the R1. If you have
Stamina. Nice. Yeah. And level up.
I think you wait. And eventually it comes back.
And you also
If
can get
you
it
can
from
see like
things.
there's a George at the bottom. And it's like showing up.
And while we're fighting, I think I'm gonna make sure that we have our giveaway commands ready. Let me just go quickly to the other camera. Hello, we're back to the camera. So we have 2 items that we're giving away today. We have the beautiful deluxe edition of the Horizon Forbidden West art book by Dark Horse. Like, it's absolutely gorgeous, actually. I think if you can hold it, then then I'll use the other camera. It's a little bit
Should
better.
I put it on this side?
Yeah, you can show that side as well to this camera this time. Yes. Yeah. It's like a really beautiful, like, boxed edition of the official art book that we have. It also has 2 beautiful prints inside. So we're giving away 2 today. And let's see. I'm gonna start it. You need the giveaway. What is gonna be our keyword of today, actually?
Keyword?
Our keyword for the giveaway. Just one word. One word to describe this tree.
Gib.
Gib?
Gib? Not frog?
Gib.
Frog?
Frog?
I like it because it's all shiny. It has like.
So it's gonna be Gib? Gib.
Gib.
Gib. Gib. Alright. Save. And I think it's on. Let me just check. Manage.
Just Gib.
Gib. Please Gib. Gib. Exclamation mark Gib in the chat.
Gib, Gib.
We're gonna give away 2 of them. So if you want one, make sure to follow Guerrilla, like the Guerrilla channel, and exclamation mark Gib. Gib, Gib, Gib. In the chat. Gib. Good luck, everyone. I already see a lot of people. That's actually really nice. Make sure you follow. Gib. No, it's Gib with a B. Gib, Gib, Gib. The bee's knees. You're in. Yeah, it's a really nice one. I wish we had one that was already open because I wanted to show it a little bit. But yeah, there's an image on the back where we, where yeah, it shows what's inside of it. But it's a beautiful edition of the art, all of the concept art, the visual design that went into Forbidden West. So it's definitely one for the collectors out there. And also, I want to take this time to give an amazing shout out for your amazing helmet. 'Cause now they can actually see it like really well. Yeah.
I actually made it for the release of Horizon Forbidden West.
Yeah.
So the idea is I wanted, like, there's something that I like doing when I release a game, and it's come in costume at the office and high five people.
Yeah.
So I made it for that, and I actually have the full cosplay, but it's actually made out of cardboard. Mostly, and all clothes.
That's
It was really
insane.
fun to make.
Like, did you paint like all of that yourself as well, or?
Yeah, it's all painted.
Yeah,
Like
it's
this.
like really beautiful. Well done.
Yeah, it's really fun to make.
Yeah, nice. This camera. All right, people, get your final gibs in. Gib, gib, gib. Then we're gonna close it. We have 45 perfectly layered. Yeah, it's so. Oh, that's so cute. It fits perfectly, Claudia.
Claudia is the new Aloy.
It's so cute. All right, I'm closing the giveaway. It's closed. Fashion baby, yes. So cute. It is so cute.
Claudia deserves.
All right, our first winner of today is Aloy, Anointed of the Nora. Congratulations! It's a great username. And our second winner of today is Sir Mammothie.
Very cool.
Congratulations! Very fitting. True. Thank you both, and thank you. Please send us a whisper with your. Okay, now I have to remember it correctly. Your name, your address, your email address and your phone number, because we need those for our the vendor that we use to ship all our parcels. Make sure it gets to your house safely and that we have tracking information. So just send it all in a whisper and then we'll get it to you as soon as possible. Thank you two for coming on the stream today. It was super fun and also like very interesting to hear what you both have worked on. And yeah, chat. We're gonna be back next week with the Forbidden West stream, and tomorrow we might have a VR stream. We're calling a mountain with Shante. So we'll see you either tomorrow or next week, and we hope you have the lovely day, night, whatever time zone you're in. So see you and have a lovely time. Bye.
Bye.